What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Young Philip, and I'm back with another video for y'all today. And before we get started with today's video, make sure y'all click that like button down below, giving it thumbs up. Make sure y'all click that subscribe button, but make sure y'all click the bell so y'all can be notified and don't miss any of my videos. Today we're gonna do a review on one of my favorite TV shows that came straight to Adult Swim, and that show is the Boondocks. So, we're going to review the first episode only. So, without further ado, let's begin. It starts off with Huey having a dream about going to a garden party, and he goes onto the microphone and tell people about 9/11, Ronald Reagan was the devil, and so on and so forth. Which causes the white people to have a riot, or start a riot at the garden party. And then his granddad, decides to wake him up by slapping him upside the head for having a dream about making white people start a riot at a garden party. They live in this spot called Woodcrest. It's a neighborhood, but in the suburbs. And he has a little brother named Riley. He's a little troublemaker. He ain't as smart as Huey, if y'all catch my drift. But anyway, a dude comes by, and his name is Ed Wunsler. He's the guy that owns a lot of businesses in the town that they live in, or city, however you want to say it or put it. But anyway, he invites Granddad to his garden party. Not just only invite him, but his grandchildren as well. Granddad ended up taking Riley's little BB gun, and Riley asked, "Can I have my BB gun back?" And then Granddad just quickly shot him in the leg without a minute to spare. He just hurried up and did it. He said, "Granddad just tried to assassinate me." And then he wanted the boys to behave themselves. And Riley's like, "Why can't we be ourselves? You don't like us? Do you feel embarrassed by us?" He's like, "Yes, I do. I feel embarrassed." But anyway, they end up going to the garden party. We meet this brother who does not like black people, and he happens to forget he is black himself. I think y'all call him Uncle Ruckus. No relation. Talk about there's a cold black, and then Ed Wunsler looked confused. He probably sounded confused and probably annoyed as hell. Talking about some Ruckus. What the hell is a cold black? Then he lets them come in through the gate and let them go to the garden party. While there, they end up meeting Ed Wunsler's grandson, who just got back out of the war. And his name is Ed Wunsler III, who happens to be voiced by my favorite actor and comedian, Charlie Murphy. Rest in peace. And he talks about being in the war and whatnot. And then ends it with a F all of them. I don't need you anyway. And then he looks at everybody and asks, "The F y'all looking at?" And then he takes Riley upstairs to his room, where they chill, and he shows off the guns that he owns. Huey decides to get on the mic and talk about some of the stuff that happened in his dream, but they don't riot. They applaud him. And then Uncle Ruckus gets on the mic and talks about he has a song called "Don't Trust Them New Niggas Over There," until he falls off the stage. And here we go. Ed and Riley was playing with shotguns, and Riley shot Ed out of a second-story window. And yet again, the F y'all looking at? Riley ended up in the cast because the shotgun blast. And I see they got this part in the movie Ride Along, the first one. Not the second, but the first one. where Kevin Hart shotgun blast himself and then all of a sudden ended up in that box. Good reference for later on in life. But Granddad apologizes to Ed Wuncler for Riley shooting Ed Wuncler III with a shotgun. And he says it's alright. One day in 30 years, that boy will be the president of the United States. But he still will be an effing idiot. And a toast to a celebration of a new start form of friendship. And that's the end of the first episode of the Boondocks. I would like to say thank y'all for tuning in to today's video. Make sure y'all click that subscribe button, but make sure y'all click the bell so y'all can be notified. Don't miss any of my videos. Don't forget to click that like button. Don't forget to leave a comment down below. And make sure y'all go add me on my social media at YoungPhilip_00. That's my new Instagram. My Snapchat at Ryan361005. And don't forget to add me on my TikTok at YoungPhilip00. And with that being said, I'm out.